covered in nicks and lumps.
Actually, we'll go this way.
It's a wonder
Grab some
they can
potions from
swallow
Karen's. Okay. Before I forget.
What do you recommend?
What's this one? I thought so. It's Sid's, right? So purchase from vendor. So this is the one. Wow. So it is. It's just music that's already played throughout the game. And that's already played. Well, I do like this song, so...
don't tell me we've
Karen?
run out of pep. Clive. Going purse weighing you down.
You have no idea.
You'll not find a better price than that. The stew's...
Feels weird hearing this music and not fighting anyone.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tart?
Sadly, there was nothing new, though. So I'm guessing each vendor sells the song that's the theme of that particular area. Which is kind of a shame, but... oh well.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for us? How was she? The Enterprise,
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Pretty good.
Good, thankfully. Here. Ah, that's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away!
Sometime later.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
Why would Clive not want a bigger one? More potions is always good.
So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Quest complete. Boom. Expanded potion satchel. With the same exotic alloy from which the clasp of this satchel was fashioned be used to craft a suit of armor, it should surely be supple enough to accommodate even the greediest knight's ever-expanding belly. Further increasing consumable inventory capacity. Nice. Inventory maximized. Item capacity plus. You have obtained an expanded potion satchel, further increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slot increases are as follows: 6 to 8, 4 to 5, 3 to 4. Delicious. With 2 Ds, trophy earned. I'm guessing for maximizing my efficiency in terms of carrying stuff. Oh well, we might as well go this way, but I need to go get more potions from Karen now. Do we need to do anything else? There's something at the reading table as well, so we'll go and have a look at all that as well before we move on to the next main quest. Not too bothered about Vivian or Harpocrates, because that's just like, a few bits here and there. We've had a look at the music now. And there's nothing new anywhere else, so.
Tell me we've run out of Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
It is. I'll take 2 more of those and 1 more of those.
You know.
The amount of gil you've made off me, Karen. Why is Oscar still here? Supposed to have gone to Eastpool, man. Reading table, and we have, in loss, there will be found.
It is hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet he is not, and it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me. And I shall honour him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Eloise.
Oh, rest in peace, Theo. And the courage to fight.
What happened in Eastpool with the Bearers and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of Old may be no more, but Archduke Elwyn's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that that fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. Martha.
Oh, thanks, Martha. Then we've got a couple of new things in here now. Mostly the signboards, right? Yeah, Martha's rest signboard. We've already read that when we got it. It shows a sleeping chocobo. And the Guardians and Bearers of Rosaria can 2 rest easy, safe in the knowledge that they have a friend in Martha. Crimson Caravan 1. It depicts a laden chocobo. So many chocobos. After the death of her brother and her confidant, Theodore, Eloise chose to continue the work they had begun together, freeing bearers from slavery, just as she had freed him so many years before. Good for them. There's still so many curiosities, though. Holy. Well, there we go. I thought there was going to be more than that, honestly. So yeah, nothing there, nothing there. Not bothered about that. Okay, yeah, we are done diddly-do. On to the infirmary. And we'll check up on Joshua, who I'm hoping is fine. I also realised in the fight I was terrified that Barnabas was going to kill him whilst I was rescuing Jill, but then I realised he's housing Ultima, so I'm going to guess... Oh no, that'll give more of a reason for Ultima to want Barnabas to kill him. I don't know, I'm just assuming that that kind of protected him, but... No. Well, let's find out.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
Yeah. You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just... I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps... perhaps the prince feels the same.
Oh. I mean, he's not wrong. We're going back to Dion. The Crystalline Dominion. Nameless slum.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well.
Can't with this music. Tearing up.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
She's so adorable. Here, take this.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Feels bad for all the work Tyre did. Medicine Girl's getting all the credit.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Yay. Gonna join our team.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Naturally.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Good luck. Hippocrates knows nothing.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Oh. I was like, what? We're starting a battle?
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
You're not wrong there. My heart, like, stopped for a second. I was like, wait, someone's attacking Tyre's infirmary? Wait, there's a new monster. What up, little man? What are we looking at? Another unknown one. Let's have a look at these. So we have the Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all curse breakers due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. We have lately been investigating. All work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate. As the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. And then Ruin reawakened. Some breakfast legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Gigas herself, some sources claim. Though it has been long forgotten which parts of the tales are true and which are mere myth, recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. So somewhere in the woodland. And now we have a caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. I contested that it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm, brought about by the desert heat, but the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. Damn. I've just always been hoping to run into them, but... Wait, they're S ranks. Holy, I've just noticed. It says the rank in the top. They're S ranks, all three, so they're kind of all going to be really difficult fights. Wow. Nothing new there. Oh, we have another letter. We'll read that if we need to go that way.
I still say we're a compliment.
Talk to these guys.
Say it, Augie. Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters. If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters. All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Alright, someone's a bit grouchy. I like these.
Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thanks, Vivian. Appreciate you, my dear. This music's just throwing me off at this point. Every time I hear it, I'm like, wait, what? Who's attacking us? Let's change it back.
Do you recommend?
Wait, no, not the sound of silence. We'll go with a classic.
Sit.
I'm a busy man, sorry. No time for booze. Hello, brother.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Well then. Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Good old Moss the Chronicler.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise.
Let's do this. Gav.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention.
Aww.
As well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going.
Feels bad.
And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
What a team.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Everyone wants a word. I love how Clive's like asking for them to remain inconspicuous. Like, has he seen that ship? The Enterprise will stand out no matter what. It's not going to be able to pass off as a merchant ship. It's got fallen armor all over it. Wait. Oh, there is. There's a new letter at the reading table as well. And there's another side quest. Damn it! Okay, well, we'll speak to Otto in a bit. We'll see what this is about. Is this going to be Tyre? No? Joshua then? Oh, it's Yote.
Please, Your Grace, stay strong. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but... But His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Don't have to be scared of asking for my help. For Joshua, anything.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Quest accepted. Phoenix, heal thyself. Prioritized. Okay, well, we'll go grab this for Yote before we head off to Ash.
I had only thought to ask for your assistance in finding a new source of stonerwort. But if you're sure about collecting it from the flood by the aqueduct, I should be most grateful, my lord.
Anything, Yote. Can't believe she was so, scared to ask me for help.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
Oh, well, I'm glad I spoke to her.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Okay, medicine chest. Huh. Well, I'm glad I stopped to speak to Taya. See what this is. I don't even know where it'd be. Oh, it's a curiosity. A beautifully carved chest that opens to reveal countless compartments full of tonics and tinctures. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take part in the infirmary with you, Taya. Aww. What a babe. Okay, well.
I'm glad I was there for his final moments. He deserved the peace he chose.
Yes, he did. Okay. Right, well, before we speak to Otto, then, we will head back to Rosaria. Yep, this is the closest one. To 3 reeds we go. There's always got to be someone in my way. Let's get him, Toggle. It's just too easy. A killer bee. Hey, you want to attack me? You're gonna regret it. Disintegrated. Nice. So many fangs. Oh yes, of course, you can't cross the water. What am I thinking? There's a bridge right here.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stone wart.
Oh, Lord.
Blood red petals.
An Akashic Gigas. Let's do it.
My luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
You missed. Come on, fire it at me, I dare you. Oh, it's too quick. Ultra Mega Flare! Ow. Every time I am charging an attack. You missed. Partial stagger. You missed. Nope. Damn it. No. This is my Mega Flare. Wait, I can't look at the ones behind me. I have never seen him do that attack. What? How was that not timed well?
Well done, Tom.
Ultra Mega Flare! Let's get him. Now I'm not getting shot in my back. You missed. Staggered. And finish it. It's just too easy, isn't it, Toggle? In it, boy. I'll take that. Okay. What are we looking for? Red, right? There it is. Yoink.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
This is rare. Pretty easy to find.
Right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yotei.
With pleasure. Let's go. Oh, hi, Joshua.
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
I'm sure we will. Before I go, I'll grab a potion from Karen. Hello, my dear.
We've run out of Clive.
Karen.
Go on, then. It'd better all be here.
It is 200 gil, as usual. Oh. Right, we'll go give these to Yotei. Because I'm assuming that area in Dhalmekia is still inaccessible. Wait. Wait, what? It is. So we can't do that yet. So yeah, we're just handing these to Yotei, and then we'll speak to Otto.
Yotei, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Better be.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him. and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Quest complete. As if I was planning on doing. I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I was planning on just ending it all. Magic dash, 150, damn.
You and your brother really are alike, my lord. Though selflessness is a virtue, I beg you, please take more care of yourselves.
At least you recognize it. A lot of people can be like that and not get any kind of recognition for it. So at least she recognizes it. Okay, well, unless anything else has popped up. Nope. We'll read the note next time we're at the reading table. Okay, Otto, what's up?
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Was that all he wanted? Okay, well. To Ash we return. From the hideaway, just check before. Yep, that's still inaccessible. So from the hideaway, back to Ash we go. To the Shadow Coast in southwestern Ash Deadlands. The land long having fallen victim to the spreading blight, now even the most meagre of scrub struggles to draw life from the ether-drained cliffs that loom above the barren coastline. Sounds thrilling. Let's go.